OSLS community, we are moving on to the Our Self-Love Deck segment of the show. This is kind of like my favorite part of the show. Okay. So for anybody who's new to the show, every episode we pull a card from the Self-Love Deck and me and my guests answer the question right off the spot. So let's read the question. You want to read it?
The question of the day is, what 3 boundaries do you place during dating, and what's the plan to bind yourself to them?
That's a good question.
Okay. Well, I haven't dated in a long time, but when I do start dating, because very soon I will.
Follow her on the gram.
Follow me on the gram _2STOEO.
What is it?
I don't know. 2 stones, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna put her at.
Yeah, at me. Just put the at under my
we're gonna
picture.
Add her. Okay, she on Christian Mingle, Bumble,
okay,
Tinder.
no longer and I need to add. Be at on there, let me know.
She gonna be on the picture posting about them.
Period. Okay, so what 3 boundaries I have is a person to be real, genuine, real and genuine about their situation. If you dating me and other people, I mean, let me know, because I could be doing the same thing. Like,
exactly.
It might be, we doing the same thing.
Exactly.
That's what the dating world is all about. So just being real and communicating. Communication also.
Right, yeah.
Not communicating is going to be a boundary. Also, not communicate with me. Like, how do you think we can go forth? We can't.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
So, not communicating to me, that's going to be a boundary that I put up. Like, if you can't communicate, you can't be around me.
Yeah, communicating and being real, I feel like go hand in hand. Because if you can't be real, you don't communicate.
You're not communicating.
And if you don't communicate, 9 times out of 10 you're not being real.
Exactly. Because, yeah, exactly. Okay. And another one is respect. Respecting others, respecting yourself. Shoot, if you don't respect your mama, why would you respect me? And I've learned that. And it's just that's what I'm looking for when I'm dating. Like, how do you treat your mama?
Right. Or how do you treat people in general?
Yeah, people in general.
Like, I hate rude people. Rude. Like, just rude for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah. Because I'm working on that also. Like, I don't want to be rude to nobody. Especially when people want you to be rude. But that's another thing. Respecting. That's going to be the second one. And the third one is not allowing the guy to validate how I feel. So if I say I feel something, invalidate, I'm sorry. So if I say I feel some type of way, you're trying to switch my words around and make it seem like I said something else. No, I'm not about to be around you. You're not going to tell me how I feel. If I told you how I feel, you're trying to change it around. Like, that's enough. It's not about to happen.
Right. Sure. Okay, yeah, those are 3 good ones. I agree. I definitely agree with being real. Like, I feel like that's across the board with dating, friendships, whatever. Like, at work, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just gotta be real. And like we talked about earlier, that can be hard sometimes. And maybe that's why sometimes when you dating, guys are not real. Like, maybe they're just not comfortable. I don't know.
It could be with their self. It's not even about you. It's about their own self.
Exactly. So yeah, I definitely agree with being real and respectful. Like, I just hate rude people in general. Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, just rude people. Like, why are you here? Alright, so what are my 3 boundaries that I would place during dating? Okay, my first boundary is you gotta have a real legitimate job, okay? Yeah. So I'm like Craig Daddy. The word of the day is job. J-O-B. Okay, you can't be a jugger, a finesser, a scammer. You can't be swiping cards. You got pieces hidden. No, I don't want none of that. Okay. I don't care. I would rather have somebody that's like making less money but got a real legitimate job. Or you working on a business, whatever the case is, you got a trade. But if you are basically a professional thief, no.
Fast money always not good.
Yes, no. I don't like that. I think it's very unattractive. The dudes in Detroit love scamming, and it's like, no, it's not cute. Like, what's stopping you from getting a job? Like, you ain't handicapped, you ain't slow. Like,
clearly you ain't slow, you still in somebody else's money. So
nothing stopping you from going to work.
You got big money more than what you
got. Nothing is stopping you, but yet you don't go to work. You just rather steal from me. Like, no. And I might be next.
Okay.
And I got that bag.
Okay, good. Okay, let me go on that bank. Go on that bank real quick.
Like, no, I just think it's unattractive. And it's like, you're not, I feel like I'm not going to say you're not a good person, but I feel like you don't have integrity.
Yeah.
And I'm not that type of person. I don't want to be with somebody.
Exactly.
Like, no. So just have a job. Okay, you ain't got to be the richest man on the planet, but have a job. A real job. All right, my second boundary is, what's my second boundary? Let me think. What's my second boundary? My second boundary in dating. Okay, I know the second boundary. My second boundary is not making me feel like I'm second best or like I'm your second option. Okay. Like you said, it's a part of dating to like date multiple people. I get it, whatever. Ideally, I would be dating somebody that's not dating nobody else. Like in the ideal world, I don't know. That's not realistic.
Well, like I said, I'm getting out there, so I'll let you know when I get out there how they be doing it.
Okay, yeah, because
I'm not sure how they do it, but 10 times out of 10, everybody dating everybody, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really realistic. But either way it goes, my boundary is that I don't want to allow anybody else to make me feel like I'm second best, because I have felt like that before in the past. And it's a horrible feeling. Like, it's a horrible feeling. I don't ever want to feel like that again, so that's the boundary that I set up. Like,
because if you messing with me, every time I'm gonna feel like a queen.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to our time, I'm gonna treat you like,
right. Exactly.
It's just you.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna make you feel second best.
Exactly.
So I shouldn't.
But
allow
you might be.
Right.
But you ain't gotta know that. That's my business.
Like, one time I had met this boy at, where was we at? We was at Lowe's, bro. He was so cute. Anyway, so I had texted him. I'm like, you single? He like, no, I got a girlfriend. I said, what?
So why he give you a number?
So that automatically put me at second place.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And he thought that was okay. He thought that was
He thought that was okay. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, sure.
Like, you got a whole girlfriend. And what am I about to do?
Exactly.
Like, what is you doing?
You think that you have no work? You know what
I'm like, boy, you gotta come better than that. Nah, you should have lied in that situation.
Okay, no, girlfriend, no problem.
Right.
But there we go, he kept it real though.
Yeah, he did.
So it's like some people would date somebody with a girlfriend. So he kept it real with you, and it's like I said, you take it how you. Somebody tell you the truth, you take it how you want to take it.
Yeah.
Then you run with it, or you.
Exactly.
Like you said, lie.
Yeah, that's true.
I get my own man.
Right. Like,
okay.
So y'all did tell him. I was like, yeah, I think that's cool that you kept it real, but no.
No, exactly. That ain't me.
No.
Because somebody might say yes to this.
Yeah, somebody.
Like you said, on.
Anyway. Okay, and my third boundary when it comes to dating. That's a good question. What is my third boundary? What did I say my other one was? I said, have a job. Don't make me feel second best. What's the other one? Did you remember?
The what? You don't hear nothing we said.
What was the other one?
I forgot too, girl.
Have a job. Oh, don't waste my time.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
That was the first one, actually.
Yeah. Okay, you still recording? Okay, and my third boundary when it comes to dating is, please do not. I will not allow you to waste my time.
Please don't.
And like you don't have an idea of like what you want from dating. You don't have an idea of like what you want in a relationship, what you want in your life in general. Like, no, you're not about to sit and waste my time. You're not about to be calling me, texting me what you doing all day. You're not trying to get to know me on like a real level. Exactly. You're not trying to take me out on a date. You just want to hit my phone up all day and really irritate me. Because I'll be irritated. Like, why do you keep calling?
Yeah,
what?
I've been doing the same thing I've been doing the last 45 minutes you asked me.
Exactly. Like,
ain't nothing changed.
So if you just keep calling me with like no real purpose, and you just want to keep talking to me with no real purpose, like you don't want to really date, or you don't even if it's not dating me, you don't have it in your mind that you want to be in a relationship and you want to see where it goes. You just like you just going with the flow. I just feel like no. Like,
you're not trying to put nothing more than I'm putting. Like, you're not you're showing me nothing.
Yeah,
what are you showing me?
Exactly. Because if you don't have no purpose and you're not like, I feel like that's really the boundary. Like if you're not taking me out on a date, like I'm not about to allow that.
Yeah.
Like you just want my energy or you just want my attention just to have it, and you're not like making me feel like like a girl wanting to be winding up.
Okay,
like go on dates, like take me out, ask me out.
To dinner.
What he said? Hey, yo, Joe. I don't even remember what he said. But yeah, take me out to dinner. Like, if you can't do, I feel like if you can't take me out, you can't do nothing.
Yeah, that's the least you can do.
Yeah, that's the least. That's literally the least.
Plan a date. You need take me out. Plan a date. It could be a cheap, simple date, but thought out, like
Yeah, thoughtful.
thoughtful.
Exactly.
Like, you thought about it.
Yeah, I agree.
And you tried.
Exactly. Oh, that just made me think another boundary. If you don't respond to my text or stuff,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a boundary. Like,
Exactly.
you're not about to be ignoring me.
Yeah, because what did you do?
You got like
that
two.
much.
Yeah. You got like once or twice.
That phone in
to-
your hand is 2022 and you telling me you ain't see me call or text you. Then that's another thing with people. Like, you see me text you. Just
Exactly.
keep it real. Like I said, keep it real. You don't want to
Exactly.
answer. You was doing something else.
Mhm.
Right?
And that goes to not making me feel second best. Because I feel like if you ain't texting me back, what
Who
are you
you
doing?
texting?
You ignoring me.
Okay.
You talking to somebody else.
And then you got me jumping to conclusions. It's
Exactly.
not acting crazy.
And we don't want that. So those are my 3 boundaries. Have a job. Don't waste my time.
Yeah.
And what's the last one?
It's so out of order. I don't even know.
Don't waste my time. Have a real job. And dang, what did I say?
I just know I said keep it real. Communication, respect.
And anyway, if you want to recall what we said, rewind it. Oh yeah, don't make me feel second best. Thank you, cameraman. That's why he get paid the big bucks. That's why you get paid the big bucks. $20 episode.
You looking like you don't get paid that much. You looking at like. Now turn the camera so you can see his face.
Look, he in middle school. That's big bucks. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna sip on
He
that.
making more than
I'm an employer.
most
Okay.
teenagers.
I'm an employer. Okay. I'm gonna sip on that. So yeah, those are our 3 boundaries. Okay, but how will we bind ourselves to them?
As soon as I feel like that you lying or not keeping it real, it's nothing to talk about.
Yep.
As soon as you prove yourself to not.
Exactly. That's a good thing because I feel like sometimes we tend to like assume, or at least me, sometimes I tend to assume everybody a liar. Which a lot of times people do lie.
Yeah.
But it's like they haven't until they give you a reason to feel like they lying, then you kind of gotta trust people.
Exactly. Yeah.
But once they give you that openness to be like, okay, this not adding up, then you can be like, okay, I don't trust you.
Because 9 times out of 10, you know what you think. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not crazy. People might make it seem like you, because you add it up right, but you're not crazy. You know what's going on.
Right, yeah.
Come on now.
Exactly. So, I feel like for me, I feel like you got like 2-3 weeks. If you don't take my day in 2-3 weeks, like, bye.
I don't feel like as soon as you get my number, you ain't asking me to go on a date then.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
so 2-3 weeks is too long.
No, I'm saying though, like, I'm not saying take me on a date that week, but I'm saying like you ain't said nothing about
right. Like how long do it take?
Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't need my mom to drop me off. We not like
like we too grown. I'm
movies.
pushing 30, baby. I can't.
You is not pushing 30.
I'm pushing 30, baby. I cannot. I can't.
Yeah, like you gotta. It's the time limit.
And
I feel like after that time limit,
that's like I'm getting old.
I feel like that too.
Like
I'm about to be 25.
I'm about to be 26, pushing 30.
Yeah.
Pushing 30. Like,
It's still young, but it's starting to feel
it's young, yeah. Because now you're like, oh shoot, I got so much to do. But it's like not a lot of time, but it's time. But.
And as far as just being a scammer, I'm calling employers.
I'm calling them.
I'm calling managers.
I need to see your resume.
I need a reference.
A real resume, not you putting your homeboy phone number on there saying that's your old boss.
I'm gonna pull up.
I did that before.
I'm gonna pull up and be like, you know this boy right here? What he be doing at work? He work here?
Matter of fact, I need to see you in uniform. I need to come up there on your lunch break to make sure you're going to fly back in.
Yeah, I need to check. Because they be talking about, yeah, they got a job. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm at work right now.
So how be on the phone with you? That's the real guy. But okay, so yeah, that's how I would bind them to that. Calling employees. Checking resumes.
Crazy.
And, hey.
Might not have a man after that, but it's okay.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so that wraps up this episode of our self-love story with Diamond. I feel like this is a really good episode. I'm glad that we finally got a chance to just put everything on the table and talk about it And like start like a new cousin friendship, you know?
Yes, yep. And this is the realest it's gonna get right here. We practice this. So.
No, yeah, we did not practice this at all. I was kind of nervous.
I was real nervous. I was at home like practicing in my head. I promise you, like this was a real.
Yeah.
I come calling Jasmine and I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to go on Pretty Podcast. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Yeah, Jasmine's our other cousin. I got a lot of cousins.
Yeah.
Like
hopefully they get to make it on the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do a show together.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah,
that would be. Everybody be here cracking up.
Yeah, that would be a good episode. But okay, y'all, this wraps up this episode. Make sure to follow Diamond on
follow
Instagram.
Me _2STONEZZZ. 2 stones.
Yes, that's because her name is Diamond Jade.
Okay, if you don't get it, you never get it.
So yeah, thank you for staying tuned and be sure to tune into next week's episode. Bye.
Bye. See y'all. Peace up. Tone down.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Our Self-Love Story. I hope this content helps you as you embark on your own self-love journey. Please rate and review the show and join the OSLS community conversation on YouTube today. Your post could be our next conversation starter. Stay tuned for next week's episode coming Saturday at 1 p.m.